Hey, this is Chris with vidsociety.com, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a SyndTrio review. I'm going to be taking you through, showing you how the Synd Creator works, how the SyndLab 3.0 works, and how it all fits together. Now below this video will be a link that will take you to my website, which you're looking at right now, and it'll go over a lot of the questions you may have, such as details on the upsells, the OTOs, all the pricing, and also some bonuses and coupons you can use during launch week. Now I do recommend, if you're watching this video before the launch, to click the big yellow button and sign up for the live demo, where you can also get a special discount before launch. And you can see Joshua Zamora doing a live demo of SyndTrio, and where you can also ask any further questions you may have before you purchase. Okay, let's jump into it. First, we're going to look at the Synd Creator. This is the tool that you're going to use to create a lot of your social accounts with automatically. So this tool is very easy to use. You do have to have your own email account, such as a Gmail account. I don't recommend you use your primary Gmail account. If you have a secondary one, that's what you want to use. And so what you want to do is come up and click on account creation. Right here is going to show you all the accounts that you've currently created. And then you're going to click the plus sign, and you're going to start filling out the details. So for example, here we would give it a name. Let's just say I'm going to call this group 3. Click next, and then you're going to choose the type of sites that you want to create your accounts on. You also notice over here your amount of credits. So every account that you create costs 1 credit. So the more accounts you create, the more credits you're going to use. This is why I highly suggest you pick up the OTO 1, which is going to give you that monthly discount in credits, and it's also going to double those credits for you. So what you want to do is just tick these boxes of all the accounts you want it to create, or you can just select them individually. And you'll notice there are a lot of accounts here. And so some of these accounts, what I found out, are actually kind of hard to keep alive. Twitter especially, because Twitter's really picky about accounts, and if you don't use your own phone number to verify your account, there's a good chance that your Twitter account may not stay active very long. So what I done was I manually created a few Twitter accounts using my mobile number, and then I added them into my SyndLab account manually, and that's what I recommend you do for several different types of accounts, which we'll look at here in a minute. So once you select the accounts you want to click next, and you're going to create your profile. So this is a profile that it's going to use when it goes out to create all these accounts. You're basically going to use an email address here, which is going to be the Gmail account that you're using for it. A first name, a last name, these can just be made up, as well as a birth date and phone number. You want to save the profile so you can use it next time to create more accounts if you want. And then you're going to set up the mail. So if you use Gmail, it gives you the settings to use for that. And then you're going to enter your SyndLab username and password in this step here. And what that's going to do is, after Synd Creator creates all the accounts, it's going to automatically sync it to your SyndLab account and add them in there, so you don't have to do any kind of manual importing or exporting of accounts. So once this is done, you want to jump over to your SyndLab account, and this is what your dashboard looks like. And so I've been messing around with this for a while. You can see I've got 102 accounts created in 5 different groups, with 57 successful syndications and about 30 failed ones where I was doing some testing. And down here at the bottom, you can see your most recent syndications. Now here on the left hand side, if you click on accounts, this is where you can view all the accounts that you've added in SyndLab. Add accounts, this is where you're going to add any accounts manually, and I highly recommend that you do this. And what you do is you just give it a name. You're going to assign it to a group. So you can set up a groups under account groups, and I recommend you do this. This way you can organize all of the accounts you create or add, so you know exactly where you're syndicating all of your content to, for yourself, for different projects, or even for different clients. Now once you do that, you're going to select the account that you want to add. If it's a Facebook page, a Twitter account, YouTube, WordPress, or WordPress.org. So if you have your own WordPress sites, you can add those in here and use them as like a private blog network. And you can also see you have a lot of other options for LiveJournal, Blogger, Tumblr, Dailymotion, and so on. So you just select the one you want to use and then add it, and it's going to link it to your account. So when you submit it, it's going to automatically submit it to that site for you and post it. So you can have, say, 25, 50, or even 100 accounts in a specific group. So when you create a campaign, when you submit it, it's going to automatically post to all those 25, 50, or 100 accounts. We're going to look at campaigns here in just a minute. The reports are going to show you your overall reports of all the syndications you've done. Spinning, I highly recommend that you sign up at spinrw.com. That link will be under this video too. It's probably on your screen. Go there. They have a 7-day free trial where you can try it out, but I highly recommend, if you're not using this tool, go there and get it. It will make your life so much easier, especially when you do any kind of social syndication or mass content production, so where you want unique content generated. It integrates flawlessly with SyndLab. So when you create your content to syndicate it, it's going to automatically spin it for you. These are the bonuses you can pick up during launch week. And then scrolling down here, this is a really nice plugin that I've added to some of my WordPress blogs. And so once you add it to your blog, just like any other plugin, you're going to come here and get your API key, and you're going to enter it in your WordPress plugin, and it syncs it to your SyndLab account, so you can very easily syndicate all of your new posts or even your old posts from WordPress to the accounts that you have in here. And this makes it great to start building up a lot of authority and trust to your site. Okay, so we're going to come up here to campaigns, and I'm going to go ahead and run through and set up one quick for you to show you how it works. So we're going to click on campaigns. You can see there's 3 options. I can view all the campaigns I currently have. I can add a campaign or even a tiered campaign. Now this is an option in one of the upsells, and if you want to create backlinks to your backlinks, what that'll do is make them a lot more powerful. You can do that in this option here. What I'm going to do is just click on add campaign, and I'm going to create a campaign for a new product that I'd done a review for called Webinar Loop. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to title this one Webinar Loop. And now I got the option to syndicate it to a single account if I want. So let's just say I only want this to go to like a Facebook page or one of my PBN blogs. I can just select it from here and just send it directly to that one account. Or I can choose the account groups and submit it to one of my groups. So say this group here has 50 different accounts in it. It's going to syndicate it to every one of those 50 accounts in that group. And then you can choose whether you want to have it dripped or not. Once you do that, you want to click create. And you can see here it says almost done. Now we just need to set up the content. So before, what I would always do for like the past year is I would come down to each one of these sections. The bookmark editor, I'd fill out a title, the tags, the comments, the blog editor. I would come down here and create everything manually, paste it in there using spinrw.com. But now with one of the upsells, you can get a content generator which does all this for you. It makes it so much easier. So I can click on content generator. I can choose a category, and there's a ton of different categories. So I'm just going to scroll down to the internet marketing category, click it, and then now I can choose the type of content I want to create, such as full articles, random paragraphs from articles, or random sentences. I'm just going to do random paragraphs. And the first thing it's going to do is we're going to come to our social accounts. We're going to create content for us. We're going to click generate. It created some content here with a picture, and then we scroll down to our blog section and click generate, and it creates content, a video, and an image. And then for bookmarking, we're going to click generate, and now we have the content for that. And then when that's done, all we have to do is click save content, and it automatically fills out everything here for us. So what we do want to do though, there's a few things we want to change. So for example, in the titles, we want to make sure our main keywords in there. So I would do maybe let's do webinar loop internet marketing for the holidays. I don't know about that, but maybe for success. And let's say I wanted this to be spun content, so it'd be different for each article or post or bookmark. I can click this, spin the title, and I can choose the confidence level. I'm going to do medium. You can have protected terms here if you don't want them changed. What I do, I just scroll down, make sure my spin rewriter account selected, and click spin. And so here we have our spun text. I'm going to click use spun text, and you can see that it adds it here. And then I'd want to go back and copy the link for my website, paste it in here, and then we can go down to the comment section. If you want, you can add your link in here somewhere. The PDF editor, so if you created PDF accounts, you can title it. We'll do webinar loop review. and then you would select your PDF file, and then you'd go down to your blog section, and once again I want to take this part out and title it Webinar Loop, and then maybe spin this title, scroll down, spin, and use spun text. So now we have a spun title, and you can do that with your content also, and you can edit your content. So if you want it broke up to make it look better, you can do that. You can highlight text, you can put links in it, you can bold it just like any other editor. You can add videos in it, and you can also embed the videos here just by putting your embed code. So this is a great way to get a lot of power to your videos by embedding them and syndicating them out. So once you're done with all of that, you're just going to come down and you can preview it if you want to, or just click save, and it automatically starts the process for you right here with your group, your account status, your campaign type, and starting. And then over here, if you want, you can clone it again, redo it, set up a new campaign, just change out a few things. You can pause it here if you want, or delete the campaign. And really, that's how easy it is to use your own accounts for creating a lot of backlinks, a lot of link juice, authority, and power, and sending it pretty much wherever you want to. Whether you're trying to rank videos, whether you're trying to rank niche-based websites, it's going to help in all those situations to rank them better in search engines like Google. Now, if you go down to your reports, you can come over here on the right-hand side and you can filter your reports by campaign names, by their status, by the campaign, the accounts, and you can, once you do that, you can download them in different type in a CSV file, so you can see exactly what happened with all the accounts in a particular campaign. That way you can send them off if you got clients, they can see exactly what was created. There's an RSS feed link as well. So, but this is it for SyndTrio. It's really not that difficult. It does come with an account creator now, which makes it much easier to create a lot of these types of accounts you want to syndicate to. But once again, I'm going to highly stress that you go into your accounts, you go into your ad accounts, and you create some of these accounts manually yourself and add them in here. Especially, I recommend that you do like a Facebook page or even a couple, maybe a YouTube channel, and some of those others that it doesn't auto create for you, just because it's just too difficult for tools to auto create accounts like that for you and set them up, especially with the verification processes they have in place. But be sure, if you are thinking about picking this up, check out the bonuses on my website that you can get as well if you happen to buy SyndTrio through my website. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got questions, leave them below. Otherwise, like this video, subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified of future videos that I post. Thanks.